Hello everyone. So today I am going to talk about my pocket planner. This is a pocket planner that I've been having for quite some time, but I have not done any review on this. So today I'm here to tell you why I carry a pocket planner and what is in my pocket planner. So let's get on to it. So this is the pocket planner for field notes. So field notes is slightly smaller than the A6 size, and I like this a lot because I can just put it into my handbag very easily. And the reason why I got my pocket planner in string, because it's easier for me to just open it and then get to whatever I want to get to. Instead of having a button or a clasp, I need to open it and then look in through my pocket planner, and that is cumbersome for me. And not only that, if I have the button or a clasp here, when I'm writing, it tend to get in my way, so I don't like that feeling. So I just have it as a string because it's just easy. I can just open it and straight get into my pocket planner. All right, so there is nothing in the front and the back. It's just plain. This cover, I got it from Yacht and Leathersmith. He is the guy. If I want to have a leather cover, I always go to him because his workmanship is really good. So I will put a link down below. So if you are interested to make a customized planner for yourself, you can always approach him. This is how the interior of the pocket planner is. This is currently somewhat like a wallet to me, but I carry the planner, a mini planner, and also the field notes to jot down anything that comes into my mind. I like the fact that it has a column here and also a column here. I do put in my food money here and my marketing or grocery budget here. And here are all the cards and some of the discount cards that I have, loyalty cards that I have. I put it in here. I don't want to bulk up my wallet, so I just put them here. And it has 3 slots here, by the way. So at the back, there is more a pocket and also a place to slide in your planner if you need to. So it comes with a pen loop. I originally wanted 2 pen loops, but then Zach from the Yacht and Leathersmith, he mentioned that 2 loops would not look nice. So I decided to take his advice and I put in 1. And I have been having this for a few months already, and I don't think I need another pen loop. This pen is more than enough for me. So this is a very cute pen. It's a very small size than a regular pen, but it is a fat pen. All right, this is the regular height for ordinary pen, but this pen is Uniball 1 pen, and it is 0.38 pen. So it's really sharp. So I like the way it writes, and the ink is really bright if you ask me. So let's try writing somewhere around here. So it's really bright and I like that, and also because it's very pointy nib. That's the thing that I like. I love pointy nibs pens. All right, so now let's take a look. So this is the Traveler's, what do we call this? Traveler's Craft file, I think. So I got this just for an extra space for me to put in some things like bills or some other important things that I have. I can just slide it in here. So the other one goes here actually, yeah. So I used to put in some important notes like my laundry ticket or anything. I'll just put it here. So this is the field notes that I was talking about. And this pocket case is in the size of field notes. So as you see, the passport size traveler's notebook is smaller than the field notes. So that's why you can see this field notes is extending more than this traveler's notebook stuff. All right. So what I write in here is pretty much, this is a commonplace notebook, I would say. I created this index page in the front so that I know exactly where to go to whenever I want to take a look into a specific thing that I've written in this pocket notebook. The first page, I put it just for the index. And then I started writing that anything that comes into my mind. And like here, it's like the to-do things that I need to do. And then some of the thoughts that I have, things that I need to buy, something that I'm contemplating to buy, but I don't want to buy yet. I will just put it in here because just in case if I'm going to a shopping mall or anything, I will just look through, oh, you know what? I wanted to buy this. If they have sales, then I would just get them. Sometimes when I'm in my car and I'm waiting to pick up my daughter from school, there are things that comes into my mind and I don't want to put into my phone. I will always carry my notebook because this pocket notebook is, once I start writing, some other things will tend to come. It's a very good habit to have a pocket notebook for that, because when you hold a phone, you will be scrolling mindlessly. And I have several times, like if I'm waiting for my daughter for about 30 minutes, the entire 30 minutes I was scrolling just because I picked up the phone. But if I'm having this pocket notebook and I start writing down things, other things will start flow into my mind, into my brain, and I will just jot down all those things. And sometimes when I'm sitting down to write my content planning and I run out of ideas, I will just tend to flip through all these things, and somehow something will catch my mind, and that would be a trigger for me to do my entire content planning. If you never had a pocket notebook, and it's the best time for you to have, because you have no idea what kind of thoughts that would have triggered in your mind, and once you write them down, and you would certainly forget about it. But when you flip through, suddenly you will catch that particular idea and you realize, I could expand on that. So it could be for anything. If you are a housewife, if you're a professional, if you are a content creator, influencer, or anything for the matter, this pocket notebook will definitely bring out some ideas in your mind to proceed to a big thing. So anyway, enough of rambling of that. So that's how I used my pocket notebook. Here, as you can see, I wrote down all my meal planning ideas, because sometimes figuring out what to cook in a day is the most toughest decision of all. So what I do is I just write down all the meal planning ideas in here so that I don't have to think so hard just to figure out what I want to cook on that day. So this list helped on that. All right. And this is early in the year where I was figuring out what I need planner for. So I list them down, and then I figure out for reference planner what I should use it for, field notes what I use it for, Franklin planner what should I use it for. So this is helpful, because this will be helpful for me when I enter into 2025, because I can just look into this and I know exactly what I need planning for, and I could actually pick which planner I want for that specific topic. All right, and then this is the part where I was tracking down all the expenses that I was doing. Since I had the food money here and the marketing money here, I write down the expense here so that I know how much money I left in that particular category. So this I transferred to another book that I have, but I don't carry that together. Initially, I was carrying it, but then I stopped carrying it because I already have this. So I just jot down the expenses here, and then I will update it later in that particular book. So this is a video that I was watching, and then they were talking about the Sony ZV-1 settings for video manually. So I wrote them down in this book, because whenever I'm doing any recordings, I will just need to take this book and I know exactly where it is and what kind of setting that I should put. It's very helpful for you to have a pocket notebook for that kind of things. So imagine if you have this planner, and for you to look through all this and find that note is going to be troublesome for me. So that's why having a pocket notebook is really helpful. These are some of the things that I wanted to do, and some bullet journal legend that I was watching on YouTube, and I decided to write them down here just in case I need to incorporate this into my planning system as well. So this is a list of viral hooks that I watched on Instagram. I wrote down here. So this is a contentcreator.com course that I'm going through, and they talked about the light direction and how to position the lights. Once again, I wrote that here because I want for easy reference. So every time I wanted to do some recording, I just grab this and take a look at whether my position is correct and how I'm using it. So It's really helpful. And this is some YouTube video ideas that I was thinking about. So I just wrote them down here. And some of the positive affirmation that I've listened on YouTube, I wrote them down here as well. And these are the things that I wanted to buy, and I was still thinking about this. And then once I got it, I just marked them off so I know that I've already gotten it. And some of the B-roll ideas that I was thinking about while I'm eating, I quickly will write them down as well. And this is another course that I was actually doing, the Art of Manifesting. They talked about the life areas that we should focus on. So I wrote them down here as a reference for me later. So yeah, that's why it's here. And then these are my food expense again. I wrote them here, the date, the money, and how much is left. All right. And ideas on theme day, short ideas, some of short ideas. And I believe this is a course that I want to think about whether I should buy or not, and the price I wrote there. So this is a flight schedule. I was checking out on the ANA website to use up my points. So I was jotting down which is the right schedule, which one is the cheapest and all that. So I wrote them down here because when I'm working on the checking out the website, I just have this in here and compare those prices with this. So it was handy. And you know what, in future, once I've gone to Japan and then I want to do a video on that, I can always look into how much it was before and how much I ended up taking. I can compare that and I can tell you guys. So that's why it's very useful. Yeah, so pain point of working mom. These are all the ideas that just comes into mind. I just jot down everything here, and it's really helpful for having a pocket notebook. So anyway, I don't want to talk much about this. So as you can see, the brain dump, how I want my personal brand to be on YouTube, blog, products, all this I wrote down here as a reference for me, and you know, just throwing out the ideas out there and to see how and which one I can expand. I'm already planning for 2025 planner as well. I want to figure out a very minimal system where I want to have only one planner on the go if possible. I want to combine this and this, and I want to be as slim and minimal as possible. So I'm still thinking what are the things that I need to carry. So yeah, if you're wondering whether I've already planning for 2025 planner, yes I am. Have you? Please comment at the comment box below, because I would love to hear whether I'm the only crazy person to already think about 2025 planner, or there are more people out there. So I'm still on the first book, okay, but as you can see, I'm almost going to finish this, and so I will be replacing. So what I will do with this pocketbook is I will keep it, or I will just still keep it in here and just add another book inside. I don't know, I'll figure out later. So this is a monthly calendar from the Traveler's Notebook. It is smaller than the field notes and slightly same width. I carry this as well because I jot down my daughter's classes, extra classes that she has in here, because sometimes we want to plan our vacation and all that. So I need to know whether she has classes on that day. And I don't want to refer it to my phone because I just hate looking at the phone calendar, because the phone calendar is like you need to press one by one, right? And whereas this, I don't have to do that. I just have to look into the calendar and I know exactly when the activities are on. So that's why I like this. And so this is a small book from Yacht and the Leathersmith, which came with this pocket cover as well. And I like to use this as an activity book between my daughter and I, because I don't want her to spend so much time on screen. So while we are having dinner in like restaurant or something, she always asks for this because we will be playing with it. So as you can see here, she has a lot of games that she does with us, and she draws on them. So it's like a good memory, I would say. Maybe I will save this so that she would be able to see it one day. It's cute, right? I love this. She's a ballet dancer. I don't know what answer is this for. I don't know why she was using this. Anyway. So yeah, she enjoys using this, and I'm happy that she found a way to express herself instead of just spending time on screen. So in here, I keep any receipts or lottery tickets or anything in here because I need to refer it later or file it for tax purpose. So I just keep them all in here. So this is my bag. This is a Kate Spade bag, which I have actually talked about in my video. I like keeping my pocket notebook here. So as you can see, there it can fit well. So I just put them in there and voila, I can bring my bag anywhere that I want. And then when I want to use it back, that's how I take it. And then I use for whatever purpose that I want to use. So done. And I'll just keep them inside and done. So that's it. I am planning to change my pocket style because I have ordered the Papertess pocket planner. I will be doing a review on that later once I got that in my hand. And if you have any questions on the pocket notebook, to have them in the comment box below. And if you are into planning, productivity, and organizing type of videos, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you will be notified on all my upcoming videos. And until then, happy planning and bye!